Hi, Tashelle. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to record my video like this. Basically, my iPad is just sitting on my knees while I'm sitting on my bed, so it might wobble like this a lot. And I apologize, but I just don't feel like putting it over there again. And like my desk is kind of in like a dark corner, which really isn't laid out well. I need like a lamp or something over there because I'm starting to realize that it's really dark over there. And every time I record my videos for you, it's usually at night, which is why I have wet hair, because I take a shower at night. So, yeah, so that explains that. So, to get started, first off, your little, comment about having to wait for the file to convert, I'm so sorry. It sucks. Like, every time I have to upload one of these, iMovie, I basically downloaded iMovie from the App Store, which was like $5. It's the only app I've actually ever bought. Usually I just get the free ones and deal with it. So that's the only one that I've actually bought so far. I love it. It was definitely worth it, but so yeah, so that's how I edit my videos. I just record on my iPad, edit it on that, but then to export it to YouTube always takes forever. So if you've seen The Sandlot, forever. So, yeah, I understand. It's a pain in the butt. Usually I end up making these videos late enough that I'll record it and just kind of start exporting it and just half fall asleep, and then I'll wake up and be like, oh cool, it's on YouTube now. Alright, now I can go to sleep. Tonight, however, it's only 10:41 right now. Doctor Who does not replay until midnight, and I was at the game tonight when it was actually originally playing, so I'm staying up to watch Doctor Who. So I've got a little while. So yeah, okay. Other than that, you said for learning Swedish you were trying to read children's books and that it was difficult because you couldn't, actually see how the things were pronounced. One good thing is when I was, like a few weeks ago, well, when I first got my iPad, I downloaded like a few apps to try and learn Italian. So maybe try some apps on your phone and see if you'd be able to find any, just the free apps. They'll just teach you like basic things, but it kind of helps. Like even learning some of the basic words will help you know how other words are going to be pronounced, because you'll start learning the little pronunciation rules and stuff. Like I know for French that was huge. Like once you really learn the basics of them, everything starts making a little bit more sense about the rules of it. So I don't know, try it, see if it helps. Otherwise, I have no idea, because I don't know any Swedish, so I don't know, how much those kinds of rules apply to something like that, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Alright, so cupcakes. So yeah, we ended up going to the cupcake place before the game tonight, and it was so good. Basically, okay, so we drove down there in just torrential downpour, and we get out of the car, again, torrential downpour. And we just run to the cupcake place. Against my better judgment, because I know the Mythbusters told me that you get wetter running through the rain, but it's still an instinct, and I had to get to the cupcakes quicker. So, yeah, so we each got 2 cupcakes, which was so much, because you know me, I usually get, one of the mini cupcakes and I'm good, so I got 2 full-size cupcakes. Ugh. Anyway, one of them was, butter beer cupcake. Yeah, it was really, really good. It was a little bit too much for me because I don't really tend to like really rich kind of cupcakes. I tend to like the lighter, fluffier, fruity ones, or like that tiramisu one that we used to get at Sweet, which was it was still really desserty, but it wasn't super heavy. So this one was good, but it was really buttery and heavy. And then I got a lemon blueberry one. So it was like a lemon cupcake with blueberries in it and cream cheese frosting, and oh my gosh, it was heavenly. It tasted just so it tasted like springtime. It was honestly, it was so good. So that's probably gonna be my favorite little dessert place from now on. And I usually don't really go out to get dessert that much. Usually it's with a friend. It's for a little occasion like today, so it's good. Now I have some place to go in Tallahassee. Okay, so now on to the football game. Okay, so I told you that I'd tell you all about the football game today. So what happened was, first off, we went to Walmart because we knew it was going to be pouring. There was like an 80% chance of rain from noon till like midnight tonight. So we went to Walmart, we got ponchos and like washcloths to wipe down the seats with because we knew the bleachers were just going to be like soaked and everything. And I went and got a 6-pack of beer because I figured, you know, I'd tailgate a little bit and stuff like that. It was something. So we go in the line and we start paying for everything, and the lady looks over at my friend and she's like, "Do you have your ID too?" And Caitlin said, "Yeah, but I'm under 21." And she said, "Okay, well then you can't buy this alcohol." And I hate you, Walmart. All I wanted was beer. It was my beer. I'm 22 years old. Please just let me buy my beer. So anyway, I gave up. I understood it was Walmart policy, not her. So I didn't give her any grief about it or anything. So we went on our merry way. And we were going to go straight to campus, but again, torrential downpour. So we went off and had like lunch, dinner-ish. And then we made our way to campus slowly, and the parking situation on campus, like I said, is insane, but we tried. So once we got to campus, we actually did find some parking garages open because it wasn't a super packed game and it was also really rainy, so I can't imagine all that many people were out there, like, long before the game. So we got a decent parking spot, but it was still halfway across campus because all the ones anywhere close to the stadium were reserved for boosters who pay like $3,000 a year for their tickets, and that's insane. So the student parking lots were like all the way across campus. So we hiked our butts over. Thankfully it wasn't raining too hard, but it was definitely raining on us, and it was just flooded everywhere, and it was not pretty. So we finally got over to the stadium, and we waited under shelter until 4 o'clock when they were going to let us into the stadium. And so we just went in. We didn't really tailgate at all because there were some people out there, but it just wasn't as big as it was supposed to be just because of the rain. So when we got inside, I wanted to go straight for the beer. Like, I really did. Like, I was just like, it's been a weird day. I just want to drink a beer and enjoy the game. I'm so used to just going to sports games, getting a beer, and just hanging out. They did not sell any alcohol at this game. None. Like, none. I just wanted a beer. Why are people denying me beer? Okay, so, yeah. So we ended up just going in. We sat down. It was 4 o'clock. The game didn't start till 6. But we actually had a really great time. We sat down and just kind of hung out and everything. And this other girl came and sat next to us, and she was like, "Hi, my friends didn't want to come with me because of the rain today, so I'm here alone." And we were like, "Oh yeah, come over and sit with us." And we chatted with her the whole time, and she was really, really nice, and we had a lot of fun. And turns out she's like a huge sports fan, especially FSU stuff, so like she was just like crazy and fun, and yeah, so I mean, we really got in the spirit of the game, and once the game started, it was a great time. Like, they teach you like very quickly all the little like fight songs and when to go Noles, and when to do the whole like that thing. If you know what that is. Anyway, it's like the Seminole like tomahawk chop. So yeah, it was tons and tons of fun. So the whole game we were just slaughtering the other team. The other team was Savannah State. No-name team. The last team we played last week, I can't even remember who, Murray State. We beat them 69-3. So Savannah State, we were pretty much expecting the same kind of thing. So during the second quarter, the rain and the lightning and everything made it so that they had to actually suspend play and, you know, get a timeout or whatever while the rain and the weather passed over. So at that point, I think the score was like 40-something-0 with us winning. And then when they finally resumed, they had like 3 minutes of play left, so they did that. They had a short halftime, and then they shortened the rest of the quarters so that they could get it done quicker. But then halfway through the third quarter, there was inclement weather again, and they said, okay, the game is canceled now. So basically, we ended the game 55-0 with us winning. I guess we are considered winning with that. I don't really know how that works with like it being called for weather. I'm hoping that's how it works because I mean we were obviously winning 55-0. Like they were not going to bring it back in one quarter. So yay for us. Let's see. Yeah, so, I mean, it was a pretty good game, I guess. The thing is, I'm not really gonna have a Saturday off for a while, probably. This next week is a game that starts at noon. I definitely have to work from, like, noon to 5, so that's not gonna happen. The next week is the Clemson game, and that's a pretty big game, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna get scheduled for that, too, and I can try and request it off, but they'll probably tell me no. And the crappy thing is, most people who I work with are trying to request off football games, so there's a lot of competition to actually get those days off. So I think I'm pretty much just going to beg for them to give me the Saturday right after Thanksgiving off, because that's when we play UF. And as long as they give me that off, I guess, whatever. I'll try and go to as many games as I can and stuff like that and just deal with it. Whatever. It's fine. Maybe if I agree to work on Black Friday for them, they'll give me the day off after that, so hopefully. So as far as you getting home for Christmas, I hope you can, because yeah, that's a lot of work for you getting home. I didn't really think about that, but that's a lot of stops for you to actually, just get back home. I can't guarantee that I'll actually be here that close to Christmas, though. I'll probably be driving down to Sarasota right after my last exam, which is on, like, the 15th or so. I might stay and work, like, a few days or whatever. I have no idea at this point, actually, but, I mean, we can keep in touch and figure out, like, what we're doing for Christmas break and whatnot. Because I would love to see you, and it will have been so long since I had seen you, because I think, like, we saw each other in July, August-ish. So by then it will have been months and months and months, and yeah. So I will need to see you. But yeah, we'll get to hang out at some point. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Nope, nothing else to say other than I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright.